Good morning. Happy Saturday, everybody. It's not raining, at least for the moment. It has been like nonstop rain. There's tons of clouds that kind of come over, but it's like t-shirt weather. The sun is trying to come out. And so I figured I would run out here, try to maybe put some fertilizer on things, see how things are going. Things are growing, whether I'm out here or not. And so I wanted to check and share with y'all kind of what's happening in the garden since we planted everything out a few weeks ago. It's like the middle of May already, which is bananas to me. And our weather has just not been super cooperative with how I would prefer to be out here in the garden every day. So yeah, come take a look with me. I'm gonna put some fertilizer on things to help the plants have a little bit of nutrients for these breaks in the rain when they can try to take it up as opposed to just tons and tons of water. Yeah, come take a look. We finally got some cucumbers popping up. We've got Summer Dance, F1, and Ashley. So these are kind of slicers, but I think you can also use the Ashley for pickling. And on the other side over there, you can kind of see my pickling cucumbers are on that side of the trellis. And these peas are they're growing up. This side's a little runty compared to the others. I probably sow different varieties. I mean, I know I sow different varieties altogether, but apparently I kept the shorties on this side. That's okay. So you have some things coming out. We've got peas growing. I know Gloria's been in here already eating some things, but I haven't gotten any yet. So I'm gonna eat this one. It's so good. Garden snacks are the best. This is the liquid organic fertilizer I'm adding in today. It's called Plant Juice from Elm Dirt. It's a women-owned company. And honestly, I heard about it from Jessica Sauer's mom on Roots and Refuge, their vlog. And I've tried it a few times. I use it a lot with seedlings. And I'm just kind of adding it in today. But it really does a lot of good. And you can't really overdo it, which is great. But yeah, not affiliated or anything like that, but I do recommend it. It's pretty awesome. Seems to help things thrive, which is great. These are our pumpkins. I think I planted baby bear. Yeah, baby bear pumpkins. You can see the nasturtiums growing up, but they are kind of flopping over because it's just been so rainy. Sunflowers, which really don't need a lot of fertilizer. What is that? Really prolific straight neck squash. So that's a good yellow variety I'm growing. Pole beans and bush beans coming up. The pole beans will kind of wrap up around the trellis, which is great. But yeah, they're looking a little bit yellow. Everything's looking a little yellow because there's just been so much rain and cold and not a ton of warmth. This is our Emerald Delight summer squash. That's a good green variety. And then this one right next to it is our gray zucchini. Our gray zucchini has turned out to be one of my favorites. Also, I think a similar variety is like the Magda squash. It's so delicious. So I cannot wait. But these are, I think, are kind of heavy feeders. So I want to make sure to give them some fertilizer too. Here is the pepper bed. There are some blossoms, which is great. Got poppies coming up in between. Marigold seeds were sown, so hopefully those will start growing soon. And really I'm just trying to add in some nutrition to boost everything from this crazy rain we've had the last few weeks. But they're looking pretty good. I mean, it's like a little pepper forest. Nothing bad about that. You guys, we have our first actual peppers. That is not a blossom. That is a legit pepper growing. That purple thing right there. If you can see it. Oops. Right there. That's a pepper. Props to you, Pippin's Golden Honey. You are our star pepper plant of the year, apparently. Oh, I'm so excited. Here is the far right tomato bed. This has a lot of our slicers in it. So you can see the ground cherries are growing, and they are just loving life. I just love their blossoms, and their fruit is really good too. But you know, obviously we're nowhere near harvesting yet. But when it gets later in the season and they start falling off the plant in their little husks, then we're good to go. And also, you know, I grew pineapple ground cherries last season, and I was like, I don't know if it's gonna reseed. Yeah, no, once you grow it once, you'll have it forever. These are all little ground cherry patches, like everywhere. They're popping up all along the bed. So I'm gonna have to thin those, but that's okay. That's a good problem to have. I'd rather have more ground cherries than not be able to find them, because they're just such a good garden snack and we love them. And I'm just gonna give some fertilizer to the basil or pork chop tomato plant. This is our pink jazz, hillbilly. And I'm really just trying to, you know, if it gets a little bit on the leaves, okay, so be it. But ideally you want to kind of get it toward the base of the plant and really just in the soil so that the nutrients can go in, but we're not like causing any extra splashback and things in the plants. All of these little bitties, cutest little seedlings you ever did see. Those are all basil. I came through, I don't know, a week or two ago, threw in some lemon and lime basil seeds. So those are finally starting to pop up. Itty bitties. So those will be really good. So this is the pink jazz tomato, which is a super fun slicer. It has lots of like pinky like stripes on it. You can see some blossoms are forming at the top, which is great. But I wanted to show you, like, at the bottom, it's starting to grow more plants, or not plants, but like offshoots of the plant. So I'm taking them off because I want it to focus its energy up into fruit and making bigger tomatoes. So I'm going to prune those off. I'm also looking for any like little suckers, so like the little things, and this will grow into like a whole nother branch stem of the plant. Pinch them, just pinch them when they're little. Next to it, you can see another example on the hillbilly tomato, another great slicer, but this one kind of got away from me. This is another like sucker, and I want it, so I'm just going to pinch it off, and that will help focus the energy of the plant into growing bigger and stronger and really up like this main leader, so that I can get more like bigger fruit instead of lots and lots of kind of smaller tomatoes. Also, tomatoes, you know, naturally they grow in like a big bush habit, not necessarily the way that I'm training them up on these strings to be one leader in the plant. So I gotta keep coming back pretty routinely and pinching all the little suckers that want to be their own thing, because I want big, yummy, juicy tomatoes this year. I wanted to show you, these are my Chinese noodle beans for this year. They take a while to get up and going, but they will follow up the trellis, and then they'll have these yard-long beans on them, which are so fun. Dark red, really yummy. And over here, I've got my Armenian cucumbers, which I think technically are a melon, but they get really, really big too. And they also will climb up this trellis, and I'm so excited. Well, my friends, I think I'm gonna have to call it in. I don't know if you can tell up there, but it's getting real cloudy. It's getting a little bit windier, a little bit colder, so I think the rain's coming back. Puttered around, I fertilized some things. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the fun things that are kind of popping up at this point in the year. Everything is starting to grow. It's putting on growth. It's putting on leaves and blossoms, and it's starting to get fun. I love when it gets really unruly and big and wild, and that's the best. It's going to take some time to get there, but we're on our way. So I hope you had fun seeing what we see, all the little things popping up. Take care of yourselves. I hope you're getting out in your gardens as much as you can to bring some joy in this awful, awful weather that we've been having. Take care of yourselves. Till next time. Bye-bye.